Hello there, everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Never gets old saying that. You put legend in the title of anything and it sounds good. And that being said, in the last episode, we made it here back to Nimbus Land after fighting in the volcano and fighting the Axum Rangers who tried to take away the 6 star from us. But thankfully, we got it back without too much difficulty, so yeah. Now we have 6 stars out of the 7, which I can actually show you, because if you go down to your little menu here, you can go right to your star pieces and take a look at them directly. I don't think I actually mentioned this before, but yeah, you can look at how many star pieces you have at any time you want. So, yeah, neat feature that only took me till, like, I don't know, 3/4 to gain the mention, but yeah. So now the question lies, where could this last star be? We've been pretty much everywhere around the land. We've been on the ground, we've been underwater, we've been in the friggin' volcano, we've been in the sky, so where could this last one be? And we need some advice on where to find it. However, Fraudulence is not the answer this time. There's only one person. The ultimate, the wise, Mallow's parents. That's right, what we gotta do is we gotta go over here and we gotta talk to Mallow's parents and see maybe if they have any idea where it could be, because, well, they certainly know this kingdom better than we do, and who knows, maybe they know something that we don't. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk to them. Let's see here, going over here, and holy freaking doors. I know this is a palace, but can you guys have, like, I don't know, less doors and, I don't know. I'm not a palace designer, I can't say much. That being said, though, King and Queen, I have returned. Mom, Dad! Were you able to find the star, dear? Yeah, the Axum Rangers took it away from us, but we got it back again. That's wonderful. Now the star thing can be repaired, right? I guess not. You're still missing a piece, I take it. The last star. Wait, the only place left to look is Bowser's Keep. She does make a fair point. We haven't been there since Smithy showed up, huh? Yeah, we know, but there's no way to get in. Believe me, we've tried, but you mean I've tried? No one else was with me when I tried. Sheesh, take away my credit, why don't you? Yes, even Mario can't jump that far. Wow, what a way to add insult to the injury. First you take my credit, you say I can't jump that far, and I'm Jumpman. Like, my pride is hurting. Anyways, alright, I'll let you use the... That's it, dear. You should use the Royal Bus. You mean like Royal Carousel? Royal anything that's not a... whatever. Yes, Mal, the time has come for you to take the bus. Why, when I was your age? Really? Are you sure it's alright? Of course, dear. I've ordered the repairman to have it fixed by the time you leave. You simply have to help Mario and the others get that last star. You bet, Mom. Come on, Mario, let's go. Can I just say, can we appreciate Mallow's parents for a moment here? They are letting their kid not only jump into a volcano to help us get that last star, or not the last star, but the 6th star, but now they're sending him off right to the direct keep where Smithy is to help us get the 7th star. These parents, these are some cool parents. These are the type of parents you gotta respect for how much, like, trust they put into their kids. Not saying you shouldn't be concerned for their safety or anything, but, you know, we'll keep a good eye on Mallow. He's grown up so far since the start of this project, or, like, started this journey of ours. At first, he was doing 1 damage. Now he's doing some of the most damage of anyone here. But yeah, our Prince Mallow has come quite the long way, wouldn't you say? That being said, though, it was like my catchphrase for this project. I've been saying it like all the time. Before we go anywhere forward, you want to go over up the staircase way here if you want to keep on going with the main game. That being said, though, before we go forward, there's something I should warn you about. By going through here and activating what goes on beyond through here, you are essentially entering the last area of the game. You're not stuck there or anything, you can leave and whatnot, but I should warn you that if you want to make some preparations before going in so you can just go blaze on through, now is the time to do so. You gotta shop, you gotta in around here, make your preparations, do them now. I, however, think I'm perfectly fine. So that being said, let's go! Talk to this guy. The bus has finally been repaired. We can start operating again. Hooray! Prince Mallow. We want to go to Bowser's Keep. Could you give us a lift, please? I've heard the story from King Nimbus. You'll be there in no time. Oh, here, boy, here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes. Oh, even he's excited. Yeah, this thing must be some majestic ride. It's a toy car. Not the grand entrance vehicle I was thinking of, but it gets the job done, I guess. So, how's the engine running? Oh, it's purring like a kid. Could you take Prince Mal to the entrance of Bowser's Keep? Of course. Can't wait to get this thing running again. Come on, Prince. Hop on aboard. Now it's time for everyone's favorite thing about being a train conductor, I'm sure, because it's super fun to say. Let's get on. And wait for it. It's coming. All aboard! We're off. That easily has to be like the most fun part about being a train conductor ever. Just getting to yell all aboard every single time. I don't know. I've never been on a train before, so who knows? It could just be something they do in video games and whatnot. I wouldn't know. But yeah, look at us majestically flying in to fight Sniffy. He'll fear us now when he sees us on our magical flying toy car. Foolish Sniffy! You may think the bridge is gone and you're safe, but I have defied gravity. Let us enter Bowser's Keep. And everyone's cheering us on. Aw, okay, we can't fail now. We got people cheering for us. So yeah, after all this time, it is time to come back to the very start of the game and play it on for real. I love it when games do this. When you go like from the very end of the game and it returns to the start. It's so cool. That being said though, my catchphrase. Ah, the scent of boiling lava. It's so nice to be home. See if he's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me. I'm surprised he's saying it's, you know, a splendid smell when he's fallen into it like probably like, what, like 60 times at this point? Probably more. Anyways, going on through, let's get this started. Bowser's Keep here is essentially, I wouldn't call it the last area, because it's technically not, but it's one of the last areas in the game, and you can tell because of the awesome music. Being all ominous and stuff. I love this song. It's one of my favorite editions of Bowser's Castle in my opinion. It's such a good take on it. That being said though, before going forward, Bowser here. There's something I want to show off about this Bowser here and inside his own keep, which is a really cool feature and a nice little touch to the game. Let's get into a fight here with Bowser. By getting into fights with Bowser, is it gonna happen here? Let's see. The Porkies are in Rapture, which is basically the same thing as we've seen before, where they're not going to attack until you attack them, so keep that in mind. Now, what I was going to mention is that Bowser has a feature when he's inside his keep here, where enemies will sometimes not know what to do when they're fighting Bowser, because, you know, he used to be the ruler of the keep and everything, so they will sometimes run away from Bowser if you have Bowser in your party, so it can be a very helpful effect. However, it also cuts away at your experience points, so if you want to keep your XP like all intact, like as much as you can get, it is probably a good idea to not use Bowser during this part of the game, as you can see right here. He just runs out of there. Although, to be fair, if I saw Bowser coming at me with his giant spike blink shell, I think I'd run away too. And ooh, that's a creepy animation. I don't like that. He's like spitting his babies at me to attack, and that is possibly the weirdest sentence I've said all year. Wow. Spitting his babies to attack. I've never thought I'd say that in my entire life, but I just said it. All right. The power of commentary, I suppose. All right, here we go. It's come to its senses. However, I have a laser shell for you. Does tons of damage, as usual. And it looks like these guys only have Storm, which is a pretty powerful spell, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Not too scary anymore. It used to be the most terrifying thing ever, but you know. We're big boys now. It's the final part of the game, dang it. We got this. Perfect. And 22 XP, 14 coins, not bad. I'll take it. So like I said, I'm going to be... Actually, though, at the same time, I don't really think I, like, super need experience points for the time being. There is something in the future that I'm going to want to do, or I'm going to want to have as many levels as possible. But for the time being, I think I'll be okay if I miss out a little bit of experience here and there, so... I think I will keep Bowser in the party. You know, it is his keep after all. You gotta keep him in the party for his keep, you know? Keep for a keep. Yes, that was just an excuse for me to make a pun. So we're just gonna dodge all these guys and keep on going through. So yeah, we're at the very start of the game here. However, now they actually have some bodyguards here. Swiffy is not playing around, apparently. We're going full circle all the way back to the start of the game. It's one of my favorite things about video games when you do this type of thing. Now, going to this room, you're gonna be chased by these Goombas back here, so you want to hurry through this room quickly. And as you can see, we made it all the way back to where Peach was actually originally kidnapped and hanging up on top of the chandeliers. However, there is no chandeliers. We kind of broke them. So where do we go from here? The answer? There's a new entranceway. Ooh, spooky. Let's go on through, and it's pitch black. Kinda. Let's go through here. However, there are going to be Goombas here who are going to try to surprise you. These are Goo Goombas, and they're basically regular Goombas, but much stronger. So I'm going to try... Oh, shoot. I was going to say I'm going to try to not fight them, but oh well. And he scares away the enemy. However, these two here cannot be scared away by Bowser. At least as far as I've seen. I've never seen them get scared away here. These guys here, they have some of my favorite enemy names probably in an RPG ever. Are you ready for this? Behold, the Tub-O-Troopa. Such a good name. I love this name so much. That being said, Tub-O-Troopa's here. They're pretty much the same enemies we've seen before with the Lazy Koopas. They're just, you know, stronger because that's what most enemies you're gonna be seeing at this point are. We see most of the enemy types are just gonna be stronger versions of them. That being said, though, some interesting trivia about the Tumble Troopas here is that inside the game's files, there's actually a green lazy shell, which is like a counterpart to the red lazy shell, which makes a lot of people believe that Luigi was actually planned to be playable at some point in this game. And he was gonna have a green lazy shell instead of a red lazy shell to counteract Mario. So, interesting fan theory there. I think it'd be pretty cool if Luigi was in this game. If Luigi was like all goofy and whatnot like he is nowadays, but like in this like charming game, I think it'd be such a wonderful combo. Which, you know, is probably the reason why he's in like every single Mario RPG ever after this one. He's in like Mario and Luigi, he's in Paper Mario, he's in I think that's pretty much it for Mario RPG. I know I was going on like a super long list, like there's a ton of Mario RPGs, but those are pretty much the two ones. And oh boy, he's attacking! He's coming! I have blocked. Oh, I didn't block. He only did 48. Not as strong as I was expecting. But it's okay because we have hand cannons and that solves the day. There you go. And oh, I didn't even realize I got a lucky drink. Now I was too busy talking about lazy shells apparently. Double XP. If I can get this, oh baby. All right, here we go. I'm watching the Yoshi. Can I win one with experience points involved? Let's find out. Left. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this experience points. Boom, 54. Ah, you'll love to see it. And no level up, surprisingly. It got me pretty close to level up, I'm sure, though, so it's fine. Now, over here, I was about to mention you're supposed to jump over him and up. About to scare away a monster. About to scare away a monster. Okay, he scared away 2 for this turn. Not bad. Thank you, Bowser. Make these fights easier. We got some more enemies here to talk about, though, so I guess it's not a terrible thing that he didn't scare away everyone. These here are, as I mentioned before, Goo Goombas. They are literally normal Goombas, but they have more HP and they hit harder. However, they are still pathetically weak enemies compared to you at this point of the game. Look at this. Gone. They're very weak enemies, not scary whatsoever. Even though normally you see a Goomba of a different color, like if you see a Goomba that's like green or whatnot, you think it's scary because if you play Paper Mario, you know that the green Goombas are actually kind of tough. That being said, though, he's getting run away, and they also ran away. So yeah, Bowser in this area. Pretty handy to have if you don't want to fight things. But as you can see, my experience points is only 10 for that, so yeesh. Although it was enough to get a level up, which is not bad. Bowser reaches level 18. What did you learn? Anything new? You learned Bowser Crush. He's going to sit on people and they are going to explode. Okay, no, not really. Although that would be a funny special. And for your level up, I think I'm going to go for... I'll go for HP. I was tempted to go for power there, but Bowser's already strong enough. I think it's okay. Over here, we got ourselves a free full heal of a mushroom box over here. So if you want that, you can get that. Now, over here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, these guys are going to try to stop you, so you just want to be careful about how you jump over them. And I messed up there. You're supposed to do it a little earlier. I guess it's okay, though, because once again, another new enemy. They're just full of them here. We have Star Crusters. Not Star Crushers, believe me. It took me forever to stop saying Star Crushers. It's Star Crusters, which are these big old crabs, which are vulnerable to magic, but pretty tough against physical attacks. So my recommendation is to use Genoflash or any magic you got, and blow them away. And I quite literally mean blow them away. I'm going to turn into a cannon here. As you can see, problem solved. Not very good against magic, but physical attacks they are pretty tough against. Just hit it with some magic and you'll be fine. Go for that. And finally, Big Shell. 328. Good Lord, Mario, he had a family. What are you doing? And we got a Max Mushroom. Okay, hear me out. We just did 328. I think he's dead. Mario, did you just pick him up and call him a Max Mushroom? Is that what's going on here? I don't want to know. Don't answer that. Let's keep going through, though. Because once you get through here, things aren't so dark anymore. And, oh, actually, no, I lied. Apparently they are because I went back through the door. No, okay, not really. Over here, we have ourselves a save block and a familiar face. How are you doing, Croco? You gonna try and steal something from me, perhaps? Not if I get to jump on you first. He's invincible, run! Okay, no, not really. I'll stop being an idiot. All right, Croco here. He is an item vendor of sorts. He's actually not an enemy anymore. He's gonna help us. Hey, Martin, did you remember to use that save point? There's plenty of danger up ahead, so it's best to save now. He is not kidding. If you go through this forward door up ahead, you can't go back for a little bit of time, and there's a lot ahead of us to do. So Croco here, he's actually giving good advice, and he's also an item vendor, as I mentioned. His selection here, most of the stuff you'll already have, because, you know, the fire equipment has already been available to us since good old Barrel Volcano. However, I think I'll pick up 2 mild mushrooms and a maple syrup on the way. And, I guess I'll pick up a pick-me-up. You never know. Pick-me-up? A pick-me-up. That's a tongue twister right there for you. That being said, though, we bought all the stuff, and we could go forward. However, over here, this wall is suspicious. And by that, I mean the lack of wall. If you go over here, you'll find yourself 2 hidden boxes over here, which apparently a door was also over here, which magically appeared. It's magic, don't question it. Go over here, get yourself a full heal, which, you know, we just got a full heal, so that's kind of overkill, but whatever. And also have some money, because who doesn't love money, right? You know what, since I'm never gonna get a chance to rant about this on camera, I just want to talk about this. We have Mario here, right? We have money here, right? They made a game about collecting 1,000,000 coins with Mario, and Wario didn't even get a cameo. And it's been 12 years since we got a Wario Land game, and I'm a little bit upset about that, but that's a topic for a different day. That being said, though, I'm gonna save my game, and we'll move on forward. Alrighty, I'm back. Just went for a sip of water and save my game. All freshened up and ready to go. Let's go kick Smithy's butt. Or we can have a bunch of doors. That works too. There are 6 doors. You need an explanation? I could explain it myself because these doors aren't too complicated, but you know what? The game hasn't gone to explain itself too much. I've been doing most of the talking, so game, take the stage. Of the 6 doors, 2 open on the action courses. You can handle a lot of action, right? It's platforming, my arch enemy apparently during this Let's Play. 2 others will lead you to battle courses. You can fight, right? I'd hope so, or else how did we get here? And then finally, the most evil of them all. The last 2 open onto puzzle courses. No sweat for a great puzzle solver like you, right? Yeah, no sweat, no problems. Once you choose a course, there's no turning back. The only way to know what's beyond a door is to walk through it. You must pass 4 of the 6 doors to move on ahead. So once you clear 4 of these trials here, you'll be able to move on and continue on with Bowser's Keep. But until you do that, you're kind of stuck, and you have to do 4 of these doors. And I'm not sure, honestly, if they're randomized per play. I don't know how they organize them, like which door or which. However, if I'm right, 2 will be a quiz door. That one I do remember for sure. And I think 3 is a battle door. And I want to say 1's a puzzle door. I'm not too sure, but I'll make sure to like put some editor's note and whatnot just to make sure I get this right. This is important information in case, you know, you don't want to deal with something. Hey y'all, D-Mod here from the future, because these doors are a little bit more complicated than I actually remember them being, and I feel like it was probably better for me to do some live commentary talking about them rather than, you know, just leaving it as little notes in the video, which could be kind of confusing. So here I am to talking about them directly. So basically, 6 doors here, right? They got trials all behind them, as we just heard, and you got 2 battle ones, 2 puzzle ones, and 2 quiz ones. However, what I was talking about before about which one's behind which door, it is actually determined whenever you make your save. You'll always have the same trials behind the doors, however, you don't know which door has which one, as those are randomized when you start up your save file. So I could not possibly tell you which ones are possibly behind which one of these doors, and if you're playing along with me, it's a very, very low chance you'll have the exact same trials behind each door. So yeah, if you're playing along with me, there's a good chance if you want to play along and do exactly what I'm going to do, you're going to have to go through a different door for that. That being said, though, I think it's actually a pretty cool change, or like a pretty cool idea, because having it be different every time you play the game will make it so that every time you get to this point of the game, you'll probably have yourself a very different experience unless you play this game lots of times, or, you know, you just get really lucky and you end up picking the same trial somehow, which if that ever happens, then, you'll get a lottery ticket, because those are some pretty crazy odds if you pick the exact same ones and not miss a single one of them. But yeah, that being said, though, that's all I gotta say about these doors, and yeah, back to the video. That being said, though, let's go for door number 3. Why not? And door number 3 is a battle door. All right, sweet. So whenever you see a carpet like this, you'll know you entered one of the battle rooms. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, the battle rooms, they are, even though, you know, fighting is fun and everything, I've already complimented this game's battle system, how like simple but fun it is to do. I honestly believe that the battle rooms in this game, like in this keep here, they get a little bit stale because you fight like, I think like 6 battles per like entryway, so it gets a little tiresome. And we've done a lot of fighting throughout this Let's Play, so you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna fast forward, play some music, and we'll get through here lickety split. So that being said, let's get this started. Wait, hold a second, hold the music. Before we go any further with the music, I actually have a new special I want to show off here, which is perfect timing for this. This here is Bowser Crush. It's cost 16 FP, and it's an all-hitting attack. And I gotta say, I'm pretty sure it's the move I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure this is Bowser's last, like, magic spell he can learn. The animation for this, I quite like. Hit Y repeatedly, right? Here we go. He just summons a giant magic cube to hit everything. Unfortunately, though, Bowser's magic, at least my Bowser's magic is not that great, so the damage output is not that good. Now that being said, I've shown off the new special and its amazing animation. Now I'll cue the music, and let's get through this. Alright, cut the music once again, because apparently people want to learn new spells all of a sudden. Peach learned Psych Bomb during that, which is an interesting move. I'll show that off for sure next battle. And I guess since we're already here, I'll go for HP. At this point, I'm going to be pretty much picking HP for everybody. So since we, before we continue on with the music, we got ourselves a new spell, and I definitely want to show it off. So Toadstool, get in the party. Let's do this. Alright, showcase time. What do you got? They summon a Troopa for me. Alright, this is the perfect target for this, I believe. And hey, no, don't scare away all the monsters. I need to show out the move. Hey, Bowser, stop. Stop being scary. Stop. Play nice. Okay, there you go. Alright, Peach's new move here. Psych Bomb. 15 FP. This thing is quite pricey. However, it's actually Peach's, I believe, her only magic attack that does direct damage. It also has a hilarious animation. So that being said, let's see it in action. That's right. She just chucks a bomb, and she just throws bombs everywhere in the enemies. Look at this. There's a ton of damage as well. It's a very, very powerful move, and it's pretty much Toadstool's best way of attacking things. Unfortunately, though, it costs a lot of FP, so you can't really go too crazy with it, but yeah, pretty cool move. Now, that being said, no interruptions, I swear, music time. Okay, apparently I can't go 5 seconds of playing music because everyone wants to keep learning spells. Holy crap. So Mario learned Ultra Flame and Mallow learned, I believe it's Starfall, if I got the name right. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, right? No, Star Rain, my bad. And I'm going to be needing all my FP back if I want to show these off because these moves, quite expensive. But as you can imagine, they're pretty powerful. There you go. Maybe I shouldn't use my flower jar, but oh well, it's not the end of the world. One more fight, and then we'll play music. I promise. Holy crap. Everyone learned spells out of nowhere at the last second. And, these enemies might not be the best to do this on because they're pretty, like, magic resistant. So I may have brought the wrong party for this, but whatever. I guess we can go ahead and use Psych Ball once again, just to show it off. And it's amazing animation. Look at this. Hook! Herculated throw. What a throw. Or Peach can just kill everyone. Okay, calm down. I'm sorry. Alright, I was not expecting that. At least Gio's not learning a new spell, though, too, so I can actually, play some music after this. Okay, so I guess in this fight room, we're not playing music at all, because apparently everyone just wants to, just either kick a lot of butt or just learn new things, so I can't even play music without explaining things. So this time, I'm not going to use Psych Bomb for the sake of actually getting to show off my moves, because apparently Psych Bomb just wants to nuke everything. There you go. Alright, Mario's new move, Ultra Flame. You can probably imagine what this is like. All Mario's moves have a theme to it, so you can probably imagine what this one's like. Go for Ultra Flame, hit Y repeatedly, and we get big fireballs, but now they hit everyone. Like so. And I don't run away, I have to show up Mallow special. Get back here. Okay, fine. I guess we'll go to the next set of battles, and come on. Maybe this time I'll get to show off Mallow special. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, I'm not going to attack of you. Just do simple attacks like so, which apparently knocks it out. Okay. I got poked for 1 damage. Yeah, the enemies in this battle are like what do you call it? Battle roulette, I guess you could say. They're kind of weird because the enemies they place here, a lot of them are just really weak compared to because they're like enemies from like really old areas, so you're not gonna be scared of them whatsoever. Laser shell for like 400 damage. Yeah, pretty much. Case in point. Okay, good. We didn't get it once again. Awesome. Now I can show off Mallow's new move, Star Rain, which sounds like PK Starstorm. At least it reminds me of it. And I completely messed it up. You're supposed to click it with timing when it hits the ground to get more damage out of it, but as you can see, I failed the timing completely, and it still did that much damage. So, yeah. Powerful move. I'll definitely get to show it off more in the future, though, in an actual battle, actually done properly, so don't worry too much about that. And, sure, why not? Don't want my coins. Alright, so we spin the wheel and see what lies in store. Nothing, apparently. It's a tie. Okay, everything's shown off. No more things to interrupt us. Resume the music. A lot of shamans. I think I have walked into a cult. Holy crap. Wow. Oh my god, they all ran away. What is going on with these guys? First they show up like a cult, now they're running away like a cult. I don't get it. Well, that was a battle. Apparently. And with that, we made it through. All waves have been completed, and at the end of every wave, you'll get yourself a nice little reward after completing one of the trial rooms. You get yourself here the Star Gun, the ultimate weapon for Geno. And you already know how much I love Geno's weapons, so, hey Geno, I got a flashy new gun for you. Want to try it on? I think it'll look great on you. Like, look at that. A nice bonus 12 attack damage, you know, because Geno wasn't already doing enough damage at all. You know, he's almost at 200 damage attack now, which is pretty good. Can't complain whatsoever. That being said, we made it through. And the first trial door has been completed. You can tell that because there is now a X on it. And while we can definitely go ahead and keep doing these doors, I think doing one of them for the time being, which essentially is probably the longest one because the battle ones take a long time since they're just simple battles. I think now is probably a good time to call it off for this episode of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and next time, we're going to be going through the rest of these doors, or at least 3 of them, and we're going to be solving some trials and some tribulations, and getting on through to hopefully find Spiffy and the 7-star piece somewhere within this keep. See you guys then.